say? What did I say?
You said nothing.
Is that Zimbabwe?
That's Zulu. That's South African.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Do it.
So you sing it like Nansi Ngonyama Bagiti Baba.
You were way off.
Ngonyama.
All right. You said that. What does it mean?
It means, look, there's a lion. Oh my God.
You're joking. That is not what.
Lots. Like, everybody know the beginning of Lion King. We've been singing it for years. You know, I didn't say it. Pennsylvania. I didn't heard. I mean, cause it sound like, you know, whatever it sound like, and you know the wrong lip readings and all that. You just hear what you hear. All right, so the gentleman who wrote that song has actually been offended as of recent by a comedian that's gone viral. I'm sure if you haven't been under a rock, you've seen this video. All right, now the comedian's name, and let me get that right, what is his name? Jonasy? I would say Jonasy. All right, now he's going against Mr. Lebo M. All right, now Lebo M, or I say Lebo Hang Morak. Excuse me if I'm butchering these names. All right. Now he's the Grammy winner South African composer that did the song. He did the opening vocals and everything. All right, now the comedian in question made a viral joke on the Circle of Life song. All right, now they were asking him, it was Godfrey's podcast, you know, they were asking him, you know, what's the song saying? He says that basically the song's not saying anything deep. It's just saying, oh, look, it's a lion. Oh my God. And that's what the guy's yelling. It's a lion. Oh my God. And everybody ran with it.
Yeah.
Because again, we're in a day and age where people just take what's fed to them and they gonna run with it. No research, no nothing. All right, so apparently this was not what was said in it. It actually means, all hail the king. We will bow in the presence of the king. That's what it means. He's calling it, he said it's an actual chant. It's a native African chant. And it's like a royal praise, like poem or whatnot. So he took it personal. He's taking it so personal that he's issuing a lawsuit of $27 million. $27 million. Now, don't get me wrong. I would hate for somebody to misinterpret something that I wrote and change the whole meaning of a song or whatnot. And, you know, I would hate for people to run with it too. But how about you just come out with a video and correct the wrong and have the comedian come out and correct his wrong? Say, hey, this was just a joke. Let me write this wrong. This was a joke. This ain't real. We don't have to sue.
But everybody money hungry, man.
Money hungry, like
Everybody
what?
money hungry.
We don't have to sue. Like, I get you got offended. That's fine.
Well, I would have went on like, yo, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. This is what it means, you know, and I would have just went with that.
Yeah, like $27 million is very excessive. A fine maybe or something just to prove a point. Like, hey, leave me alone, don't touch me, whatever. That's cool, whatever. But $27 million, y'all. That movie made so much money. This gentleman is paid. I don't know what his pockets are now. I'm not counting his money. But I know from this project right here, he ain't hurting for nothing.
What's the dude name that used to be on Smart Guy?
Marcus Weaver?
Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver
Said, man, every month he opened up his Lion King check, royalty check, and he has the biggest smile on his face. Now.
And the Lion King came out.
This 2026. Well, I think he said that last year.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on.
Royalties. And this is why they say it pays to have your paperwork right.
You remember that? You remember that story he told?
Yeah.
Didn't he want him to sign this, you know, for one lump sum?
And he said no.
No.
I did good business.
Royalties
go a long way, y'all. And let this be a lesson to y'all too about doing good business.
I wonder, he probably didn't do the royalties. The dude?
What, the composer?
Yeah.
Well, if you go in as a writer.
Well, no, yeah, you're right. If you go in as a writer,
you gonna get paid. So unless he signed his rights away for the song, he still gets paid off the song.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think they use it in the new movie too, the remake.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a very popular song that's performed in musicals. It's performed everywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, and for all y'all who know how coding works on songs, when songs are played in certain places, that counts as a play. That counts as a stream.
Oh, trust me.
All that comes back. So I would say he probably not hurting for anything. This is more just to prove a point for folks not to make fun of his art which people been making fun of that song for years because nobody knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, some people that probably did that have African descent and knew of the language and all that good stuff. So we're going to put that aside. But for people over here who just heard the song, we just heard it and repeated it and we rocked with it. But we knew it was something majestic. It got your attention.
We knew that.
Second the movie came on.
Yeah, we knew that.
It was majestic. So, with all due respect, I understand making a point, and sometimes you got to give people a whooping when they need one. But $27 million lawsuit, that's a little much, man. But I would at least, man, come out with a apology video. Right is wrong. You come out expressing what it really is, and we call it a day.
Yeah, chill out, bro. Come on.
Yes, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
Come on.